Welcome to another video from the Stoic Life channel. In today's video, we'll explore a fascinating topic deeply rooted in Stoic philosophy: loneliness. The Stoics saw solitude as a tool for self-discovery and personal growth. Today, we're going to explore 10 benefits of solitude from a Stoic perspective and how you can apply them to your modern life. Don't forget to subscribe and activate the bell for more philosophical content. You can also share your opinion in the comments about loneliness. 1. As part of this passionate exploration of Stoic philosophy, we cover a fundamental theme: loneliness. Before delving into its benefits, allow me to briefly introduce the world of Stoicism and how solitude plays an important role in this philosophy of life. Valuing solitude is at the heart of Stoicism. We find a deep appreciation for solitude. Contrary to what modern society tends to perceive, the Stoics did not see loneliness as a source of sadness. On the contrary, they considered it a valuable space for introspection, self-knowledge, and moral growth. In a noisy world full of distractions, the Stoics saw solitude as a wise teacher, offering moments of peace and isolation in which we can face our true feelings, desires, and values without the masks we wear in society. The Stoics embraced self-reliance, or inner independence, and emotional control. In solitude, they saw a way to develop this self-sufficiency, because by being alone, we did not depend on the opinions or expectations of others to find peace and happiness for ourselves. Solitude allowed us to develop an internal strength that was not shaken by external fluctuations. 2. Deep self-knowledge. An important theme in Stoic philosophy is deep self-knowledge. Solitude offers a safe space to look within, to explore the hidden corners of our mind and heart that we rarely consider. Imagine solitude as a mirror that silently reflects the true self, allowing us to face the truth within ourselves and discover what truly motivates us. We observe our emotional reactions, fears, aspirations, and doubts. Solitude allows us to see ourselves without external judgments, without masks or pretensions. Self-awareness. As self-reliance, the Stoics see deep self-knowledge as essential to achieving the inner independence that frees us from the need for external approval. By understanding who we really are, we can stop looking for validation from others and start looking for it within ourselves. This self-reliance brings us lasting peace as we are unaffected by the ever-changing opinions of the outside world. Practicing self-talk. A powerful aspect of self-awareness is self-talk. Imagine you are sitting alone as an intellectual, compassionate friend, reflecting on your choices, desires, and mistakes. This sincere dialogue helps us understand ourselves better and also allows us to make decisions that are more aligned with our true nature and values. 3. Development of autarky. Let's delve deeper into a theme that resonated deeply with the ancient Stoics: the development of autarky. Have you ever wondered how to achieve inner peace without depending on external circumstances? The answer may lie in solitude and Stoic independence, in the power of self-sufficiency. Self-sufficiency, or autarky, is a fundamental concept in Stoic philosophy. The Stoics believed in the importance of cultivating an inner strength that was unaffected by the vicissitudes of the outside world. Solitude plays an important role in this process, as it allows us to disconnect from the distractions and noise of the world to focus on ourselves and reduce external impact. Independence can be seen as an armor that protects us from external influences. When we are constantly surrounded by the opinions, expectations, and judgments of others, our inner peace becomes a constant struggle. Solitude allows us to step away from this external influence and begin to trust our own wisdom and discernment. The opportunity to master yourself. The Stoics believed that one of the greatest achievements of self-reliance was high control. When we are alone, we need to deal with our own emotional reactions and impulses. We learn to observe them without automatically giving in to them. This high control allows us to make conscious and ethical decisions instead of reacting automatically to situations. Learning to live with less, in a world obsessed with accumulation and consumption, self-reliance allows us to live with less. The Stoics valued simplicity and moderation. Solitude gives us the opportunity to appreciate what is essential and not depend on material possessions for our satisfaction. We learn to find wealth within ourselves rather than looking for it in the outside world. 4. Facing emotions. Now we will address a topic that interests us all deeply, facing emotions from a Stoic perspective. How to deal, obviously calmly, with your emotions. Solitude can be a valuable ally in this process. Understanding emotions. Emotions are like the waves of the ocean, sometimes gentle and other times stormy. The Stoics understood that emotions were part of the human experience, but they also recognized the importance of not being enslaved by them. Solitude provides us with a safe space to explore our emotions without judgment or external pressure. Dissociative observation. Imagine solitude as a laboratory for observing your emotions. When we are alone, we have the opportunity to view our emotions objectively rather than being swept away by them. We can observe them as clouds moving across the sky. This distance allows us to react more intelligently rather than impulsively. Stoic technique. Stoics developed powerful techniques for dealing with emotions on their own. One is anticipation, where we imagine difficult situations and practice our calm, rational responses. Another technique is meditation on death, which helps us put our worries into perspective and live in the present moment with gratitude. The Stoics believed that we could transform our emotions into virtue. For example, fear can turn into courage, anger into self-discipline, and sadness into resilience. Solitude gives us space to reflect on our emotions, understand their origins and channel their energy into virtuous actions. 5. Clarity in decision-making. Now we will discuss a topic of great relevance, clarity in decision-making, from a Stoic perspective. Have you ever felt overwhelmed by the decisions you need to make? Loneliness can be a reliable guide in this process. The decisive battle at life's crossroads, decisions surround us like stars in the night sky. Often, the confusion and noise of outside opinions can make it difficult to make the right decision. Solitude offers us a space of silence and reflection to consider our options calmly and clearly. The refuge of solitude. Imagine solitude as a refuge in the midst of a storm. In difficult times, we can turn away from external voices and expectations to find inner comfort. Solitude offers us a safe space to manage our emotions, reflect on the situation and find the strength to face challenges with courage. 6. Stoic view of adversity. The Stoics saw adversity as an opportunity to strengthen the soul. In solitude, we can adopt a Stoic perspective and ask ourselves, what can I learn from this situation? How can I grow despite this challenge? Solitude allows us to transform adversity into an opportunity to cultivate virtues such as patience, self-discipline, and resilience. Mental training in solitude. Just as an athlete trains for physical strength, in solitude we can train our mind to face challenges calmly. The Stoics practiced anticipating evil, imagining possible obstacles and how they would respond with resilience and independence. This spiritual practice allows us to face challenges proactively. 7. Appreciation of simple things. Now, let's delve into a theme that connects us to joy and contentment, the appreciation of simple things. Have you ever felt like constantly seeking more impedes your happiness? Solitude can help you find happiness in simplicity, in the desire for simplicity. In a society dominated by consumerism and the constant search for new things, the Stoics remind us of the beauty of simplicity. Solitude offers us a space to separate ourselves from the noise and notice the small joys we often ignore. She invites us to enjoy everyday moments and find satisfaction in what we already have. Relationship between satisfaction and loneliness. The Stoics considered joy as an essential virtue for finding inner peace. Solitude helps us cultivate this virtue by allowing us to explore our relationship with the constant desire for more. In solitude, we question whether our desires are genuine or whether we are simply caught up in the unbridled search for more. The historical focus of gratitude. Gratitude is a pillar of Stoic philosophy. In solitude, we can practice gratitude by reflecting on the blessings we have had in life, appreciating the health, relationships, comfort, and beauty around us. This helps us find happiness in the present rather than constantly searching for it in the future. 8. Promoting internal dialogue. Now, we address a topic that invites us to delve deeply into our mind, promoting internal dialogue. Have you ever wanted to have honest conversations with yourself? Solitude can be a space to discover yourself through dialogue, the art of internal dialogue. Talking to yourself is like having a wise and compassionate friend in your mind. In solitude, we engage in conversations with ourselves, discovering our thoughts, desires, and values. Solitude offers us a safe space where we can speak without judgment, reflecting on our lives in peace, space for deep contemplation. Imagine solitude as a reflective study, where you discover the deepest questions of your existence. When we are alone, we can take time to reflect on our decisions, goals, and direction. Self-talk allows us to ask questions, challenge our beliefs, and explore new perspectives. The power of deep questions. The Stoics believed in the power of thoughtful questions in self-knowledge. In solitude, we can ask ourselves questions that awaken our inner wisdom, such as, what is really important to me, what qualities do I want to cultivate, and how can I live in harmony with nature? These questions guide us into a deep dialogue with ourselves, transforming internal dialogue into action. Self-talk is not just thought, but also action. In solitude, we can plan how to apply our reflections to our everyday lives. Self-talk helps us put wisdom into action, set goals, and make decisions aligned with our deepest values. 9. Connection with nature and the universe. Now, we address a topic that connects us to the immensity of the universe, the connection with nature and the universe from a Stoic perspective. Faced with the immensity of the world that surrounds you, solitude can be your guide to discover this deep connection. The Stoics viewed the universe as a great teacher that contained lessons about the nature of life and virtue. In solitude, we can look up at the stars in the sky and feel like we are part of something much bigger than ourselves. This connection with the universe invites us to reflect on our existence and our role in the cosmic order. Reflection in nature. Imagine solitude as a bridge between your mind and nature. When we are alone, we can walk through the forest, gaze at the sea, or simply enjoy the sunset. Solitude offers us the opportunity to enjoy natural beauty and reflect on how nature reflects Stoic virtues such as harmony and steadfastness, mediocrity and conceit. The Stoics believed in the relative triviality of human affairs in relation to the cosmic order. In solitude, we can reflect on how our individual interests and desires disappear in the vast universe. This perspective helps us give less importance to trivialities and focus on what really matters. 10. The cultivation of virtue and wisdom. Finding harmony with nature was essential for the Stoics to achieve inner peace. In solitude, we can discover how our actions and decisions fit into the cosmic order, reflecting on how our choices affect us and others and the environment around us. Cultivating virtue and inner peace. Now we come to a theme that sums up the heart of Stoicism, the cultivation of virtue and inner peace. Have you ever wanted to live wisely and peacefully in the midst of trials? Solitude can be your guide on this noble path. For the Stoics, virtue was the ultimate aspiration, imagined as a beacon that guides actions and decisions in life. In solitude, we can reflect on how to live virtuously in different circumstances. Finding inner peace, inner tranquility is one of the most precious pillars of Stoicism. Amidst the chaos of life, solitude helps you find a peaceful destiny. Meditating on how to maintain serenity in difficult situations and using solitude as an oasis to recharge emotionally are possible reflections. Solitude as a school of self-discipline. The Stoics understood that self-discipline was essential to cultivate virtue and equanimity. Solitude offers space to practice self-discipline in small ways, resisting the temptation of distractions and focusing on what really matters. This practice strengthens you to face temptations and challenges in everyday life. Self-reflection and continuous improvement. Solitude is fertile ground for reflection and self-transcendence. There, you can examine your past actions, identify areas for growth, and set goals to become a more ethical and balanced person. Solitude offers space to cultivate an ongoing commitment to your personal growth. As we navigate modern life, we can apply these Stoic teachings, finding moments of solitude to cultivate our self-reliance, face our emotions with equanimity, make informed decisions, and, above all, seek virtue and inner tranquility. Remember that you have the power to create moments of solitude in your life, whether through meditation, contemplation in nature, reflective reading, or dialogue with yourself. In doing so, you are following in the footsteps of the ancient Stoics and following a path of self-discovery and spiritual growth. Thank you for watching and sharing this philosophical journey with us. If you liked the video, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel for more inspiring content. Leave your comment and share your experiences with loneliness and Stoicism. Always remember that solitude can be a powerful ally on your journey to becoming the best version of yourself. To the next.